welcome to an exclusive session on mastering crypto trading and financial freedom in India. In next 60 minutes that you will have the insight from our distinguished speaker Sonali Patil. Sonali is not only a second seasoned trainer but also the founder of Real One Academic. With her expertise in international market, she brings a wealth of knowledge that she will share the all the guidance like what are the cryptos and what are the trading strategies and a part to the financial freedom. So without any further ado, let's dwell into this insightful session with Sonali Patil. So Sonali, over to you. You can start with the session and can share the wonderful insights on crypto.
Thank you so much, Ekta. Thank you so much for joining this session. I'll just talk about, first of all, myself. I'll just give my introduction to everyone. My name is Sonali Patil, and I am a founder of Real One DeFinomics Academy. And I'm into this from past 6 years. And I educate people on crypto and forex markets, basically. So today's session is an eye-opening session, which I'll be conducting for you guys. And we will be discussing about everything what is happening in crypto world and what is crypto market, what is the base of it, and how does it work basically. So let's keep this session interactive, and I'll keep asking you questions in between, and I will also ask you to put your answers in the chat box. So let's be prepared to communicate two ways. I just don't want to keep talking from one side and make this session boring for you. So let's keep this two-way. I hope you all are comfortable with this. Can you just give a thumbs up in the chat? Okay, I've got one yes. Okay. I want maximum yeses. I can see 171 participants. Okay, so that I know that you guys are hearing me. So please acknowledge this. Okay, yeah. So I can see, yeah, a lot of thumbs. Yeah. Okay. So I also have a corporate experience of 8 years, and I started trainings from past 6 years, and I'm myself an MBA in finance, and I've done a crypto certifications too. So just sharing my certifications with you. I'll just share the whole presentation. Just a moment. Just make the screen bigger for you so it's visible. Okay. Okay. So these are my certification. I've just done certifications in crypto itself. So there are two certifications, and I can train anybody. And also I can see now, first of all, let me just set expectations with you guys. I am not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. So we only teach students to evaluate crypto markets and make them independent to trade on their own, basically. Okay. So if you ask me question which coins to invest, no, I won't have an answer for that. But yes, I will teach you how to evaluate the coins, how you can invest in the coins, and how you can evaluate basically to understand the particular coin will give you utility in future or not, and you can invest in that coin in future and it will give you some benefits, basically. Okay. So I just want to first begin this session while asking you a question. What do you think wealth what does wealth mean to you? What does wealth mean to you? You can put your answers in the chat box. Okay, freedom, financial freedom. Okay, okay, assets, financially free. Okay, assets. What else? Comfortable life, future, secured health. Okay, everything. Okay, 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 yeah. Okay, to be able to, okay, without worrying about the cost, health, enjoy making a life for future ready, fixed asset, luxury, okay, peace of mind. I want maximum answers. There are like 214 participants. Okay, it's trying to connect. So in the meantime, we'll just discuss. Okay, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. Despite that, wealth matters in all affairs of life. Okay. Okay, so we were talking about the wealth. You all are right to some extent that yes, it is about freedom. It is about, when you have abundance of money, you are not able to think about the present or future. You're able to spend it, and you're not struggling basically to save money or maybe to earn money. Okay, so that is what wealth means. Okay, so now before getting into the crypto technical aspect of the crypto, just one question more. How many of them have tried investing in crypto earlier? Are there any crypto users? Okay. Okay, so that's a mix, yeah, response. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, yes, invested in Bitcoin, never USDT. Okay. Okay, so that's like 50-50, I guess. So 50% of the people have invested, 50% have not invested. Okay. So I think one thing you might have come across, basically, crypto, whoever has invested, okay, do you really think that you had complete 100% knowledge about it before investing it into cryptos? It's highly volatile. Yes. So somebody has put it. Okay. Okay. So do you think that you had 100% knowledge about it? What do you feel? No, no, no. Yeah. Okay. So that is the right thing. Okay. No, no regulations. Okay. Not at all. 100%. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you all are right. Okay. Majority of them lack knowledge about cryptos. Okay. That is when you lag behind. Okay, so when you don't have knowledge, do you really think that investing in cryptos, investing in any of the assets, is it is it good enough when you don't have, just hearing about it from outside that I have earned this much, I have doubled my account, I got this much profit, and you start investing on the basis of what you hear outside. So what do you think? Is it good enough to invest in cryptos, like hearing what people are saying outside? Okay, rather than first educating yourself about it until we get regulation in India. Okay, so now let me tell you about, okay, so let me tell you about the fact. Okay, so now you can legally trade in India through legitimate platforms which are Indian basically. So there are a lot of platforms in India through which you can do trading in cryptos. So we'll talk about the legality part as well in today's session. Don't worry about it. We need to educate. Yes, that is right. So first of all, what we are discussing here is about the education part. Okay. So now education is really important. Okay. Now what has happened is, okay, crypto is from 2009, but when Bitcoin was introduced in 2009, there were a lot of hype about the Bitcoin. Now you know what is the trend about Bitcoin. You might have, everybody knows now what is Bitcoin, I hope. Is there anybody who doesn't know what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is again a cryptocurrency. You might have heard about cryptos, right? You might have heard about Bitcoin, people talking about Bitcoins. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency which was introduced in the year 2009. And when it was introduced on the exchange, it was free of cost, basically. And it was invented by a person named Satoshi Nakamoto. Yes, that is right. Yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto. And when it was introduced on the exchange, the price of the Bitcoin was zero. So now anybody knows what is the price of Bitcoin today? Does anybody know what is the price of Bitcoin today? Yeah, somewhere in 40s, yes. 42,000, yes. In Indian rupees, 25 lakhs. Yes. Okay, 35 lakhs. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay. So yes, so what I feel is there are like a lot of people here who keep a track of crypto markets, who track the prices of the Bitcoin as well. So that's really good. So now I'm interacting with all the people, like majority of them who already have some knowledge about crypto. something like they at least check the numbers every day. Okay. So what do you feel? What do you feel that if, what do you feel? Is crypto going to be future, or is it going to be completely eradicated from the whole world? What do you feel? Okay, not sure. Yes, yes. What do you feel? Not sure. Yes, crypto is here to stay. Not sure. Maybe future depends on government. Not sure. Okay. 60,000. Okay, don't know. Okay, it's like a fixed asset. Okay. So now see, let me tell you one more fact. Okay. Now if you read this, what I have on the screen, this is the perfect time to ride the trend. You can either be part of it now and take advantage to build a dream life, or you can let it go. Stick to what you are currently doing and let your dreams come true. Okay. So what does it mean is basically crypto, yes, it's going to be future and it's going to be forever. If you see the Bitcoin chart, it was introduced in the year 2009, basically. And today it's 2024. So it's like how many years? It was introduced in 2009 and it's 2004. Now we are in 2004. It's over a decade. Let me see. Wealth is not required if there's barter system. Me, okay, never. Okay, right? There are limited Bitcoins. You either buy it or lose the train. Okay. So now, yes, somebody who has put in the message, there are limited Bitcoins. You either buy it or lose. Yes, that is right. So I'll also explain you why there are limited cryptocurrencies. Do not worry about it. So now, it's been over 15 years now. Bitcoin is still there. Okay. So nothing has happened in 15 years. Nobody was able to ban Bitcoin completely. In fact, Bitcoin is now being used as a legal tender in a lot of countries. Do you know which is the first country who has started using the Bitcoin as a legal tender? Not really India. In India, you can just trade. You can just trade in all the cryptocurrencies and earn profits out of it, but you cannot use it as a legal tender in India yet. So El Salvador was the first country who has introduced Bitcoin as a legal tender. They are able to use it there as a legal tender. You can buy goods and services using Bitcoin. And recently, there has been an update from Switzerland itself that they have started using Bitcoins in McDonald's as well, in US as well. If you see, there has been a tax department, in the state of Colorado, motorcycle tax department has started accepting tax in cryptocurrencies. Okay, so now people have started adopting some measures. They're trying to regulate cryptocurrencies in their countries. Even now, recently, I've heard about Singapore. Even India is planning to come up with a system to like they are trying to build an ecosystem for cryptocurrencies where they can track scams and hacks, basically. And when Global Summit took place in India, cryptocurrency was one of the priority discussion, if you all know it. So this is how crypto is growing. Okay. So if you can see now, why finance, we are talking about financial freedom. Okay. So now financial freedom and financial independence. What do you feel financial independence is for you? What do you think? What do you think financial independence is for you? Fixed income, asset appreciation. Yes. No government regulation, goods and services. Okay. Yeah, I will answer all of your questions. We will have a Q&A as well at the end of the session. Okay, early retirement. Okay. Passive income. What do you think? When you have some passive income already, don't you think that you're moving towards financial independency? Something you're not You're not dependent on anybody for your income. Securing a fixed income, financial security, that is absolutely right. Okay. So now why we are talking about financial independence here while discussing about cryptocurrencies is, now crypto market is one way where you can become financial independent, financial freedom. Again, I would like to put a disclaimer here. Do not risk anything you're not prepared for. That means you need to invest only that part of your income which you're prepared to lose. Always assume that all of your capital is at risk. Okay, so this is what I always mention whenever I'm taking a session. And again, I'm not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. So I'm not here to guide you in which coins you need to invest in and how much you need to invest in. That is all your personal take. Okay, so we will also be talking about, we will also be educating you about the scams and hacks that are, taking place in the crypto markets, and people are, getting trapped into it. So we will be also talking about that. All your cap. So you need to think about this. So on the grounds of, whatever you're investing, basically, whatever you're investing, that should be, see, now crypto market, I'll first explain you what is crypto market. Crypto market is basically now becoming a larger market where you can buy and sell crypto assets and earn profits, okay, like stocks basically. Okay, so now if you're investing anything in crypto market, somebody mentioned in the chat also that crypto is highly volatile. Yes, that is right. So it's a highly volatile market, it's a highly liquid market with lot of leverage in it. Okay, so you get a lot of leverage in it. So you need to think from that point of view, that how much you want to invest in. So what I suggest my student is invest your party fund in it. First, start investing your party fund in it. You might be going for a party out on weekends maybe, or you might be going on holidays. So some part of your party fund, just put it in crypto. Start with the smaller amount, take experience, do practice, and then you can slowly and gradually, when you have confidence about the market, you can then start increasing your investment. Okay, so now you can see here the World Economic Forum reported in that by 2025, automation will have displaced nearly 85 million jobs globally. Okay, so when I'm talking about automation, you might have heard about AI, artificial intelligence. AI is coming up now, and there has been a lot of things which are automated, which are on autopilot. So this is what it's saying. According to the World Economic Forum reported that by 2025, nearly 85 million jobs will be displaced. So it will be displaced with lot of AI coming into the picture. Lot of automation will be happening. Cost of food and fuel rising from 44.82 a barrel in 2020 to 79.18 a barrel in 2021 and 22. So you can see how the standard of living is rising, how the cost of goods and services are rising. A 2021 report from the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy showed that 10 million Indians had permanently lost their jobs due to pandemic. So you might have seen when pandemic started, lot of people started working from home. Lot of people lost their jobs because business was not happening, revenue was not able to generate, and that is the reason many of the companies had to basically throw out lot of employees basically, and then to cover their cost, they have to lessen the number of employees, and then they started, lessening the employees, and then they, after when the obviously when COVID when COVID was over, they started rehiring again, and a lot of people got their jobs back. A study by Stanford University showed that over 80% of people believe their financial understanding isn't enough sufficient to build substantial wealth. Okay, so a lot of people lack the knowledge of financial understanding. You need to also first understand from where you come from, which income group you belong to, and how much you can afford to invest in any of the assets, and how much you are able to lose as well. So you need to be ready for that part as well. So market is about winning and losing as well. So you need to keep that in mind while investing in any of the assets. Okay. So now going forward, what do you think? What is important? Now see, one one thing what is important is really what you know now is you need to have a financial understanding first of all. Investing in any market, you need to first understand what is your financial status, how much you can afford to invest, how much returns you're getting out of it, whether it is basically the returns that you're getting is worth or not. That is also very important. So things that everyone should learn is, one thing is money management, that everybody should know. Okay, that is really important. Stock market investing, yes. Psychology, you need to understand the psychology of your own as well as the market. What is the psychology behind it? Real estate investing, of course. Philosophy, basic coding, politics, diet and nutrition, sales and marketing, foreign language, crypto. So now you can see here, crypto is one of the things which are on the top priority list that you should know, because yes, crypto is going to be future and everything will be digitalized with the period of time. History, tax laws, basic home maintenance, minimalism, time management. Again, time management, due to now you, as you can see, the work pressure is increasing. You need to learn about time management too, to manage your time. If you're planning to invest in any of the assets, you should be solely responsible for that. You should need to take responsibility for your own asset while you're investing it, rather than giving it in somebody's hand. So now what I do basically, when you talk about my academy, what I do is I I train people on these markets. I make them independent to trade on their own on these markets. I don't take anybody's money and do PMS for them. I don't do portfolio management for them. Rather, I make them independent and how to trade. And then that is again, as I said, an opportunity to move towards your financial freedom and the financial independence. Okay. So now let's talk about the history of Bitcoin. Now, I hope you guys know what is barter system. Do you know what is barter system? Okay, exchange of goods. Okay, exchange of goods and services. Okay, yeah. So a lot of them have. So I don't have lot of responses here. History, we studied buying goods in exchange of other goods. Yes, that is right. Absolutely right. So how Bitcoin came into the picture? Now, earlier there was barter system, goods were exchanged for goods. Then later on, what was the problem with the barter system? What do you think? Why barter system was eradicated? Why did it stop? What do you think? Do you think finding the exact match for of both two goods which were exchanged for one another was a problem? Now, obviously, if I want wheat, I cannot, in place of wheat, I cannot give a pair of chappals, right? So it's really important that whatever you're exchanging, the value of both the goods should be exact the same. Exactly, it should be the same value. Do you think that? What do you feel? So that was one of the problems. Exchanging goods and finding out the values basically for both the goods, it should be equal, right? So then what happened basically? Gold coins came into the picture. After barter system got eradicated, gold coins came into the picture. But then what happened? When you used to purchase goods using gold coins, what do you think? What could be the another problem with the gold coin? What do you think? Okay. Purity of gold, small purchases, not everyone could afford. What else? Think about it. Yeah. Value again is again yeah, value again is one of the reason. But what do you feel? Limited amount of gold, scarcity to free source, safety. Okay, so now what happened basically when you used to buy any goods? Okay, for example, if you wanted to buy something in bulk, giving out gold coins, what do you think? Now, if I'm buying something in bulk, obviously I have to give gold also in bulk. And if I'm in a different part of the country and the other person is in some different part of the country, do you really think carrying gold coins was feasible at that point of time? So many gold coins. Again, the value. Yes, of course. So carrying the gold coins was again a problem. So many gold coins. And what happened is, what happened is basically paper money came into the picture. Okay. And then when paper money came into the picture, that time what happened? During wars, obviously during wars, countries were in need of, basically they wanted to have the access. They wanted to have the access to print their own money. They wanted to have the access to print their own money, because obviously they cannot just go during the wars. They cannot go somewhere else and then they cannot just go to a central authority and print the money and get it to meet their war requirements, basically to meet their war cost. So what they did is basically they were in need of printing. They wanted to have some of their own central authority to print their own money, and then they started then came into the picture. Then came the format of fiat money, basically. The concept of fiat money came into the picture, and then each and every country had the access to print their own fiat money, and then they were able to meet their war requirements. And then when fiat money came into the picture, every government had the opportunity, had that access to basically print how much of money they want to meet their requirements, country's requirement, and then they have to maintain that much of gold. Okay. And then what happened is, when they tried to print more money over a period of time every year, that time hyperinflation came into the picture. Then what happens if you have a lot of money flowing into an economy? Inflation comes into the picture, and that is when, to avoid inflation, to control the inflation, that is when Bitcoin came into the picture, which was introduced in the year 2009, and it was invented by a person named Satoshi Nakamoto. So why cryptocurrency controls inflation is, it's because the supply of cryptocurrency is limited. There are only 21 million Bitcoins. There are only 21 million Bitcoins which are flowing into the system. Not more than that. So if you can see this, Bitcoin, again, it is capped at 21 million, not less than 21 million or not more than 21 million. You cannot do transactions more than 21 million Bitcoins. Okay, so now let's first talk about, see, getting into what is cryptocurrencies. Now, first, let's talk about your real returns. Okay, before getting into the cryptocurrency, the reason behind why I am sharing this information with you is, it's very important when you're investing in cryptocurrencies. You should know what are your real returns in. You should know the financial status about you. You need to know how to analyze your financial status, basically. Okay, so that is when how you compare it. Now, say for example, cash in circulation, if you read this, cash in circulation increased by 7.8% in financial year 2023, slowest pace financial year 2018. The value of the currency in circulation in India was 33.78 lakh crore at the end of financial year 23. According to Reserve Bank of India's annual report, it was at 31.33 lakh crore at the end of financial year 2022. US currency in circulation is at a current level of 2.32 trillion and up from 2.28 trillion 1 year ago. This is a change of 1.96% from 1 year ago. Now, again, inflation rate was in 2022, 6.7%, a 1.57% increase from 2021. India inflation rate for 2021 was 5.13%, a 1.49% decline from 2022. Okay, so now there has always been increase and decrease in the inflation rate, as you can see. So now, how you can analyze the real returns on your investment? Returns are always calculated in terms of you consider first the inflation rate basically. Now, say for example, you are getting a return of, say for example, 6%, and the inflation rate of the country is again 6%. So obviously the real return is 0%. So how do you calculate it? I'll just show you one example. I'll just show you one example here. So say for example, 6%, I'll just make the font little big. Just a moment. Are you able to see the screen? Is my screen visible to you? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. It's visible. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just putting it in the chat box for your reference. Okay. So for example, if the inflation is 6% and if your returns are again 6% every year, your real returns is equal to 0. Okay. Say for example, in this case, if the inflation is 7% again and your returns on investment are 9%. So that means, yes, you are in profit. You're getting good returns because you're again getting returns on your investment is more than your inflation, basically. Okay, somebody has mentioned just press Windows key and oh yeah. No, no, no. I have tried it already. So thank you so much for suggesting this. I've already tried this. I don't know. There's some problem. So yeah, never mind. I've just put it in the group chat directly for you guys. So that means what I'm trying to say you is if your inflation is basically 6% and if your returns are more than your asset are more than 6%, then definitely you are in profit and you're getting real returns. Again, it's in profit. But if your returns are less than your inflation, then there's no use. Okay. So again, I hope you guys have understood something new that you have learned is today is to analyze how you can, analyze your real returns basically. If now for say for example in cryptocurrencies also if you're trying to invest, okay, make sure that you need to first check your inflation and make sure that if you're even not only in crypto markets but in any other markets, even if you're investing anything, just make sure that you're getting returns more than your inflation basically. Okay. So now coming back to the cryptocurrency market, the daily turnover is basically 24 billion and market cap is 1.05 trillion. So you can imagine how cryptocurrency is becoming large. And obviously, Bitcoin has a dominance of around 49.9%, and Ethereum, again another cryptocurrency, it has a dominance of 17.7%. So these two cryptocurrencies are driving the cryptocurrency market. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, that means what I'm trying to say you is obviously if you're trying to, thinking about investing in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum should be part of your portfolio because they have the largest market cap. They are driving forces of the cryptocurrencies. What is a cryptocurrency now? So do you know what is a cryptocurrency? You have this, I know that there's a screen in front of you, but just trying to, understand from your side as well. What do you think? What is a cryptocurrencies? Again, these are like technical terms, but what do you think is a cryptocurrency? Virtual money, yes. Not lot of responses. Okay. Digital currency that works based on blockchain as, yeah, backend technology. Okay. Cloud money, basically money generating from digital mining. Okay. Okay. Yeah, to some extent, you guys are right. Okay. So basically, what is cryptocurrency? It's a digital money on the internet. If you have internet, you can access the money. It's a virtual, yeah, it's a virtual money. Okay, which uses cryptography algorithm basically. So now you all know cryptocurrency is based on blockchain concept. Okay, so blockchain is again a technology behind this. It's again a newer technology, a newest one, and it uses an algorithm called cryptography basically, where all the transactions are secured in such a way that it uses a cryptography language, which is again a mix of letters and numbers to secure all the transactions on the blockchains, where it is all the transactions are it is basically it is preserved in a block, and those blocks are connected via chain, and all the blocks are interlinked with each other. All the information that is already in the blocks, which the information when I'm talking about, it is all the transaction details, basically all the transaction information, whatever transaction takes place on the particular blockchain. When you're talking about Bitcoin has its own blockchain, and all the transaction that happens on the Bitcoin blockchain, those are basically preserved in all the blocks, and those blocks are connected via chain, and all the information that is preserved in the blocks, those are connected, interlinked with each and every block. So there is no way you can hack the system, you can steal any information, or you can steal the Bitcoins, because those are interlinked with each and every blocks. There are n number of blocks. So even if you try to hack any block, it will give you an error. It will point out to the previous block, and it will ask you to edit the information from the previous block, basically. So there is no way you can hack the system at all. And secondly, you can just add the information. You cannot delete or edit anything from the blockchain. Okay, so that is when decentralized network comes into the picture. So what is decentralized again? All the people who are doing the transaction, owning the Bitcoin on the blockchain, basically, they are all the owners of that blockchain. They are all the owners of that blockchain who are running the complete blockchain. It is run through the people. Cryptocurrency is formed. So there are like around 22,904 cryptocurrencies in existence. Around 8,832 are active cryptocurrencies. So when I talk about active cryptocurrencies, those are basically listed on the exchange, and people are trading in them actively. People know about it. Okay, so what are the features, benefits, and drawbacks of cryptocurrencies? Scarcity. So basically, as I said, there is a limited supply of cryptocurrency. Again, divisibility. So say, for example, if you don't want to buy a whole Bitcoin, obviously one Bitcoin is costing around, 40 it's now in 40s K. So if in case you don't want to buy a whole Bitcoin, you can just buy a part of it. Even if you have 500 rupees, you can just start from 500 rupees as well. So there are a lot of other legitimate platforms in India. You can buy and sell through those platforms. So you can it is divisible up to 8 decimals. So you can imagine, you can just, if you want to buy a Bitcoin of 500 rupees as well, you can still go ahead and buy it. Fungibility. So basically, what is fungibility? If I have a 10 rupees note, and if you give me a 10 rupees note in place of that, obviously the value of 10 rupees note will still remain the same. So that is what fungibility means. So even if you have one Bitcoin, and if we exchange with one another, then obviously the Bitcoin value will still remain the same, like our own currency. Transportability, obviously, when you talk about transportability in any part of the world, you can transfer your cryptocurrencies. You just need the wallet address of that other person, and you can just use the wallet address of that person, and you can transfer the Bitcoins or any cryptocurrencies to that particular person. You don't need to go to the bank and complete all that legal formalities and all the whole big formalities, like what you do for your own INR in India. Okay, so durability, obviously, your own currency that you have, the notes, you can tear it, you can burn it. But cryptocurrency, obviously, being an internet money, you obviously it's intangible, so you cannot just tear it or burn it. So counterfeitability, what do you think? Now let me ask you this question. What do you think counterfeitability means? We will talk about the platforms as well, don't worry. What do you think? Duplicate or fake? Okay, cannot replicate, no fuzzy. Yes. So now you have seen a lot of fake notes coming into the system as well. Okay. So now you won't see any fake Bitcoins introduced into the blockchain, into its blockchain. You won't see any of the Bitcoins introduce, any fake Bitcoins introducing. Has anybody introduced, or maybe introducing any fake Bitcoins into the same blockchain, basically? Okay. So there are no duplicates, there are no fake Bitcoins or any cryptocurrencies that can be created, unlike our own money, unlike our own currency. Okay. Benefits, obviously, no intermediary required, no geographical barriers, less charges, very fast. You don't require any intermediary. When I'm talking about intermediary, it's banks that I'm talking about. You don't need to go to the banks to do any transactions. You have the full control and security of your own money. No geographical barrier, obviously. As I said, you just need to have a wallet address of that particular person, and you can straight away transfer the cryptocurrencies to them. Less charges, of course, as compared to, other currencies that you're using, and very fast too. Being a blockchain, technology, it is very fast. Disadvantages, transactions cannot be irreversible, used for illegal activity. So there are like lot of blockchains, a lot of cryptocurrencies which are being tracked, and they have been used for illegal activities. And transaction, of course, you cannot reverse the transactions. If you are not, if you are not using a proper wallet address, you cannot just go to that person, and you can track that person to whoever you have transferred the cryptocurrencies. But if you have a valid crypto wallet address, then definitely you can do the right transaction to the right person. Okay, so obviously factors to consider while evaluating cryptocurrencies: high risk is equal to high returns, taxable, lack of knowledge, and regulation. So always look for the regulation. So here I'm just sharing a link with you. I'm just sharing a link with you where you can just go through all the taxation part. You can just click on that link once the session is over, and you can just go through all the taxation part of the cryptocurrencies. And obviously, cryptocurrency is 30% taxable on capital gains. If you're trying to do any of the crypto transaction, buying, selling on capital gains, you will have to file a 30% tax on it. Okay. And for more details, you can just click on that links and go to the through the all the legal aspects of the cryptocurrencies. Okay. Obviously, it's a high risk product. As I said, invest your party fund in it always. Try with your party fund and take the advantage of it. See how much benefits you're how many benefits you're getting out of it, and then slowly and steadily increase your returns and your investment. Sorry. Okay. Obviously, lack of knowledge. If you are not if you don't have lot of knowledge, we come into the picture. We have lot of courses, we have lot of courses, like when I'm talking about courses, those are all paid courses, paid trainings that we give, where we teach all fundamentals, technical psychology of the market, and we give you full-fledged knowledge about the crypto market, starting from blockchain as well, and how the market works. Again, as I said, legality part, just go through the link that I've sent you. Again, most important question in India about legality of crypto has been really confusing and scary. Okay. So people are scared because of the legality, because of the volatility of the market, but that isn't true. If you have a right knowledge about your legality, about the market as well, definitely you can flourish through the market. You can take the advantages of the whole market. There are a lot of segments in the crypto markets that you can, go through, and you can earn a lot of money through the crypto. Future of crypto, as I said, 50% of crypto investors would be comfortable using it to pay for online shopping. 3 years ago, it was only 5%. 3 years ago, it was 5%. Now it's 50%, as you can see. And Bitcoin also, there are chances that Bitcoin could go up to $2 lakh. It's been estimated by Times of India, Feb 2 on 10th, 2022. You can see, you can just imagine how cryptocurrencies are growing and how it is going to be the future. Analysts estimates that the global cryptocurrency market will grow more than triple by 2030. So you can understand how it's going to be. So now in 2010, Laszlo Haniak paid 10,000 bitcoins for two pizzas. Today, with the price of Bitcoin is over 40K, those same coins are worth nearly $500 million. So you can imagine the price of the Bitcoin, how it was earlier in 2009, and now you can just check the chart and see how much returns it has given over the period of time. Now, presently in crypto, if you see, the number of blockchain wallet users reached over 70 million, highlighting the growing influence of crypto. Even Gartner predicted in 2021 that the metaverse, a collective virtual shared space, could be worth over 1.6 trillion by 2030. So, what is metaverse? I'll tell you, it's a virtual universe where you can go buy and sell digital assets. Digital assets, when I'm talking about, maybe say for example, you might have heard about some concerts taking place in metaverse and you're attending personally, you're creating your own avatar, a digital avatar, and then you're present there personally and you're watching the concert. And there I've also what I can say about the land, I mean, it's like huge, the business is huge. There are like virtual lands which are present now on metaverse where you can do buying and selling, and when it's commercialized you can directly sell and earn lot of profits through it, through metaverse. The Reserve Bank of India reported in 2022 that the number of digital transactions in India had increased by 30% year on year, indicating a shift towards digital financial management and investment. According to a 2022 report by India Tech, India saw a surge in crypto users from 10 million to 15 million in just 1 year. So you can imagine the crypto users are also increasing. You can see this chart. India has the highest number of crypto owners. It's 157.6 million. And as I said, El Salvador was the first country, and Singapore is among world's first to agree to crypto regulation. Singapore is moving towards crypto regulations now. And if you can see here the price history of Bitcoin, I'll just show you one more chart. Basically, it's like the returns chart. How much Bitcoin, gold, and S&P 500. It's again an index which has given the returns. So Bitcoin is one of the highest. Bitcoin has given highest returns when you compare it with gold and S&P 500. If you can see this chart, if you can compare this chart, it started from 0.09 cent in 2010 when it was first listed on the exchange. In 2009, when it was launched, it was at the price of 0. And when it got listed on the exchange, it was 0.09 cent. And today you can see there has been ups and downs in Bitcoin price. It has been up and down. But even if you would have bought some Bitcoins in the year 2009, obviously, The price of Bitcoin today is $40,000. You can see this returns chart, how much returns it has given through Bitcoin itself. I hope you might have got a lot of questions on this. So yeah, for 5 to 10 minutes, we'll have a Q&A session. Obviously, we are at the end of the slide, presentation slides. Okay, so somebody asked me questions about the legitimate platforms in India. So these are the legitimate platforms. If you want, I can just copy this and paste it in the chat box for you.
So meanwhile, I'll also launch a feedback poll wherein you can rate this session and let us know your feedback, how you like this session. And also you can also suggest us certain topics like you would like to have in a future sessions. So the feedback poll is live on your screen. And meanwhile, if you want to have any queries resolved, you can come to the panelist and you can speak to Sonali directly. You can raise your hands, or else you can just put your question under the Q&A section and we will take that question one by one.
Okay, so just the last slide that I have, just a moment. I just want you to just have a look on this slide, the last slide, which is very important, that how you can make money trading crypto markets. Okay, so there are a lot of ways through investing. Basically, you can just buy any of the coins and wait for the prices to go up and then sell those coins. Trading and fund management, obviously, when you have a good practice, you can definitely do trading for your own self, and even fund management for others. Staking and lending. Basically, when you have any crypto coins, you can stake those coins through any legitimate platforms, DeFi platforms, which is decentralized finance platforms, and you can earn interest over it. Crypto social media, obviously, you can share some information about the cryptos. You can run your own channels. Again, mining is basically what you mine cryptocurrencies. You solve the transactions. You verify the transactions that are happening on the blockchain, and you become a miner, and you earn some certain amount of fees over those mining. Airdrops and folks, obviously, airdrops are what you get coins free of cost through companies that are launching different crypto projects, and they give you coins free of cost. And obviously, when the prices rise, you earn interest over it. And those coins are again tradable. Folks, again, if there is any update on the same blockchain, any update about the functionality, those coins get converted into the newer version, and those newer version coins, again, you get it through airdrops, and again, you start earning. Again, brokerage, you can use some platforms where you have a lot of people who want to trade in cryptos. You can just you can just enroll them in your downline and earn brokerage through their tradings. Whatever trade they take, you earn brokerage over their trades. Can become an educator if you have a good pro knowledge about the crypto markets. Metaverse, again, I explained to you about the metaverse. It's a virtual environment. It's a virtual universe where you can buy and sell different goods and services, and you can earn interest over it. Play to earn games. This is very exciting. So there are like a lot of blockchain games where you earn if, for example, if you're playing cricket, if you win, you get coins, and you can stake those coins again, and you can earn some interest again. When the prices of those coins rise, you earn profits on it. NFTs, again, non-fungible tokens. So if you are a good artist, maybe you can create you can create your own token, and you can do buying and selling into it, and you can earn royalties over those NFTs, and you can earn a lot of money. So this is being to see. I understand the crypto markets is little bit technical. So you need to have a complete. You need to dedicate some time. There will be some time allocated to each and every courses that we have, and you will learn over time. You need to practice. It requires a lot of practice. Okay, so being a new technology, being a new market emerging, which is growing very fast, it requires a lot of learnings. Okay. Road to become a professional trader, as I said, you need to educate yourself on every aspect of the market and keep yourself updated. Every day there is a new learning. Every day there are a lot of learnings, and you discover a lot of things in the market, and you need to learn them. You need to implement them, and you need to evaluate yourself every day, where you have been wrong, where you have been right, and in which asset you are comfortable to trade. Obviously, psychology is again important, controlling your emotions. As I said, do not risk anything which you're not prepared for. Always assume all of your capital is at risk. Be calculative. Check all the required tools which are available. Okay. With this, we come to an end of the presentation. So yes, do I still have like 4-5 minutes? Does anybody has any questions? You can just put it in the chat box. I can answer them. Can we do? So there is no legitimate platform. Somebody has put in some question. How does one get certified in crypto trading like yourself? So there are no academies in India so far where you can get yourself certified. You can check it abroad. Can we do intraday trading while having job? Yes, you can, but you need to do that time management again. You can, because trading requires undivided attention. It's 24/7. The market is 24/7. Yes. So there are fundamentals associated to each and every coins, as I said. So there is again a white paper which is associated to each and every coin, which you can go through. You can go through. See, always just check if there is any coin, if whichever coin you're planning to, invest, check if there is a team behind that coin. Do proper research of any project that you are, planning to invest in. First of all, it needs to have a team behind. If there is an active team behind working behind it, if there is a support email address or not, that is very important. So fundamental analysis is basically you can go through. There are a lot of website which is coinmarketcap.com. I'm just putting it in the group, coinmarketcap.com. Coinmarketcap.com. Oh, sorry, I'll just marketcap.com. Yeah, okay, 19. Okay. Slide number 19 is here. So, yes, I'll just copy paste these platforms for you. Any more questions? You can put it in the group chat if you want. Any more questions?
So Sonali, there are certain questions under the Q&A session.
Yeah.
So I'll just help you in.
Crypto,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I
crypto
do
is
have
not
it in
having any regulation board in SEBI. Then how it is safe to invest?
crypto. Yeah, it is. It doesn't have. It's still been controlled by RBI at this point of time. Okay. So, like, if you are looking out to somebody like a SEBI, obviously, so there's no meaning to decentralized market. So, crypto is all about decentralized market, which is being run by all the people who are participating in the market. Can we use partial Bitcoin? I mean, 0. Yes, that's what I said. It's like divisible up to 8 decimals. Like a company has its fundamental that is associated to its what determines the price for a crypto coin. So crypto coin is basically all depends upon the buyers and sellers. The buyers and sellers who are running the market determine the price. All depends upon the demand and supply. who owned Bitcoins and who listed it on the exchange. So Bitcoins are owned by different people. As I said, Satoshi Nakamoto was the one who invented this, and then it got listed. So now, say for example, there is a provision where you can all anybody can introduce its own token or its own coin. There's a huge investment. Obviously, when you talk about a coin, you need your own blockchain, and there's a huge investment to it. And obviously, there is also a provision where you can create your own token where you're using somebody else's blockchain technology and you are just introducing your own token. Okay, so this is how huge the market is. This is again a decentralized platform where banks doesn't play any role. Bank is not playing any role here. So obviously, this is all decentralized. Whoever the people are participating in this market are running the market. There is no controlling authority. Your data is in your hand. Your security is in your hand. Any more questions? You have any more questions? Do we have any institution in India like BlackRock and Grayscale which applied for ETF? No, India is not planning at this point of time. The latest update is India is basically not planning for any ecosystem at this point of time as such. How virtual coin comes in market like money against gold? How virtual coin comes in market like money against gold? I didn't quite get your question. If you want to just elaborate. I want to connect with your team. I've invested in 100 coins and planning to grow my portfolio before this Bitcoin halving. Okay. Planning to grow my portfolio. I've invested in 100 coins. So if you have invested in 100 coins, first of all, what is your plan that you need to first analyze what is your plan? So 100 coins we need to see what are those 100 coins and whether those coins will give you utility or not in future. And depends if how the market is reacting to those coins. All depends upon how much the prices will go beyond the price that you have, purchased those coins. Any more questions? Is there any ETF for Bitcoin? Yes, there is. So yes, WazirX is again one of the best platforms in India now. You can use WazirX. So you can start with 500 rupees. Okay, you can start with minimum 500 rupees if you are on the Indian platform. How virtual coin comes in market again? You need to elaborate this question. The exchange not reported or traced to income should be mandated. You need to declare it. Okay, so if you have profits on cryptocurrencies, you need to declare it. You need to declare it with your CA that you have invested in these digital assets and you have earned this much of profit and you need to declare the tax with them. So I see that there are a lot of questions. I just need to touch base on the last thing. Can you just give me 2 minutes more? It's just about, the hacks and scams which are taking place in the cryptocurrency market. Is it okay if people are okay to, extend for like 2 minutes more, 2 to 3 minutes more?
Sure, Sonali.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. I just want to touch base upon, the scams and hacks that are happening in cryptocurrencies. Just share my screen quickly. Okay. So, here are three tips basically to avoid oops moment. FOMO fever, buying stuff just because everyone else is. Okay. So, as I said at the start of the session itself, don't just go, just listen to people what they are doing and what they are earning, and on just on the basis of their words, just you're, investing in some fake coins, and then you're again landing up in some scams, and then again blaming the market that crypto market is not good, crypto is all about scams. Okay, look for coins that solve real problems and have strong teams behind it. So as I said, you need to check if there is any support email address. When I'm talking about look for support team behind it, just check if there is any support email address. Go on to the website of that coin. If you, for example, Bitcoin, there is a website of Bitcoin. There is a team working behind the Bitcoins. If you go and see on their website, all eggs in one basket, putting all your crypto, hopes no one on one coin. So basically, don't put all your money in only just one cryptocurrencies. Diversify your investment again, like as you do in the stocks. Get rich quick syndrome, chasing crazy returns with risky bets. So just don't keep in your mind that I'll just put in the money and then I'll get rich in one day. And don't just fall, like victims to those scams, which to those advertises which comes on the Google or maybe on your email that you get rich in one day or 2 days. Slow and steady wins the race, basically. Focus on long-term growth and solid projects. Overnight riches are a fantasy, but slow, steady gains can be your reality. Patience and a smart strategy are your true weapons. So security is key. Use trusted exchanges and keep your crypto in safe wallets, not just on the exchange. Think of it like locking your door, but for your digital gold. Okay. So security is in your hand. So there is a crypto wallet, online wallet, offline wallet as well. So make sure that you do not share your keys with anybody. Keep it safe and secured. Make sure that the key is basically hard enough to be guessed by some other person. By avoiding these crypto mistakes and following these simple tips, you'll be well on your way to crypto greatness. 5 key strategies to turn your crypto dreams into reality. Choose your wallet wisely, as I said. These are your digital wallets, so choose wisely. Look for features like offline storage and strong security protocols. Password power up, obviously. Just don't use any random password, any easy password which can be guessed. Use a strong password. Two-factor authentication. So there is again a feature where you can use two-factor authentication for more security, for an upgraded security. Phishing patrol, again, don't fall prey to all those emails which are coming on your emails, obviously, which tells you that invest in this, invest in that. First, research. First, do some research on your own. Go to their website, check if there is a website, check if there is a support team again. Check what is market, how is market doing, what people are doing outside. Security updates matter. Obviously, software vulnerabilities are like cracks in your castle walls. Regularly update your wallet, software, and operating system to patch those cracks and keep the bad guys out. Think of it as putting on fresh armor before every crypto quest. Again, three big red flags: guaranteed profits and get rich quick schemes. Don't fall prey to this. Like any other market, cryptoverse is highly volatile. Legitimate investments don't come with guarantees, so be safe. Any investment doesn't gives you guarantee. Any legitimate investment. Too much hype and FOMO marketing. Be aware of projects fueled by excessive hype and pressure. Tactics like limited time offers or don't miss out. So don't fall prey for that as well, which are, just behind you for your investment. Just check for a right entry and exit point. Do your own research, as I said, as I am, again conveying this. Understand the project and never let fear dictate your investment decisions. Unsolicited investment offers and shady platforms. If someone reaches out to you directly with exclusive investment opportunity, especially on unverified platforms, hit the delete button. Join my free masterclass and I'll teach you the necessary pitfalls you can avoid in your crypto investment and achieve financial freedom. Also, we have paid courses. We have lot of upgraded courses where you can get yourself updated with the newer version of all the cryptocurrencies. Again, what is happening in today's technology, and again in the crypto markets, what is the latest things that are happening, and what all coins you can invest in, what all coins can give you utility. We all teach you all the evaluation parameters basically. So there is lot to it. There are like technical aspect, fundamental aspects. Again, we teach you the psychology behind it, technology behind it, what is the base of the market, how the market works. We have lot of things. We have our student accountability system where we acknowledge the information that we give you. We have like workbooks, we have assignments, we have practicals that we tell students to do. Everything is trackable. We track each and every information, we track each and every knowledge that we give it to the student, and we see whether how much they are capable enough. At the end of the courses, they are able to do research, they are able to evaluate the coins as well. So we keep all the track in a student's accountability system, and that is how we make you pro traders. We teach you we teach you each and every aspect of the crypto markets and DeFi. Basically, it's a part of crypto market, decentralized finance. So as I said, staking and lending, swapping of the cryptocurrencies as well with one another. It's again like earning interest over the coins. If you are holding any coins for a period of time, then you can, in the meantime, you can earn interest over it. So how and which platforms, those we teach in all everything in paid courses. But there is lot to it. As I said, there are a lot of income opportunities. Okay. So with this, we come to an end of this session. Thank you so much for joining this session, and hope to see your questions again. If there are any questions, you can maybe pass on to Ekta maybe, and I will be happy to answer those questions. I hope you like this session. I understand it's a little bit technical, but yes, with time you can learn it, and you can diversify your investment through these markets as well. So happy investing, and hope to see you all again. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Sonali, for sharing your invaluable insight today on this cryptocurrency and trading. Remember, and thank you all the participants for joining for this particular session, and being very into, and you are asking more of the questions and all. This had made the session more insightful and very much interactive as well. So thank you all for joining us today, and we look forward to have the further sessions as well. Have a wonderful day.